Hello, true believers. This segment is what we called What's in Our Sports Duffel Bag. As you can see, we have this big heavy duty duffel bag, and you're probably wondering, Bebotsonly, why do you have such a big ass duffel bag? And why do you need it heavy duty? And why do you need it to be waterproof? Because we play football, and football most of the time is played outdoors, and here in the Philippines, especially during this rainy season, you can get caught out in the rain suddenly, and you don't want to get all your stuff and all your gear getting wet. You want to be able to set it down on the ground and not worry about it because you're going to get wet, and your clothes, and you need your change of clothes and need to stay dry. So the first thing that we're going to do is, I don't have anything in this compartment yet, but it will probably be things that I need to access right away, probably like keys or maybe cell phones, but most likely keys and maybe headphones, something I need quick access right away. But another compartment that I need quick access for is this side compartment, so that way there's not a lot of things in here. And there's the two things that we need right away are his goggles, his sunglasses, and his mouth guard. So his mouth guard is in here, and also the cloth he needs to wipe his glasses, because first thing important is he needs to be able to see. And we also have some ibuprofen and some Tylenol in here, some lip balm. His lips are always dry. So, and wet wipes in case you get the urge and you have the emergency and you need to do number 2. So it's good for it to be here in the side compartment, because usually his lips are always getting dry. And he has his mouth guard. He has 2 mouth guards actually. He has a custom made dental mouth guard, which is his backup, and then he has his I forgot what this is called. This is the thin mouth guard that I have here. Gosh, I can't remember what the tip of my tongue is. Anyway, so he's got 2 mouth guards. So his goggles from Rec Specs, his sunglasses from Rec Specs are in here, and lip balm and cleaning cloth for his glasses are usually on the side bag, because we need to pull those out right away. I have here on the D-ring is his shoehorn. So he's always looking for this when he's putting on shoes. So especially if the shoes are laceless or they're new so I put it on this clasp over here. And let's take a look at the main compartment. So the zippers are pretty heavy duty, as well as the rest of the bag. As you can see, it's like this tough, almost leathery rubber material. It's not, but it looks like it and feels like it. So let's look at the main compartment. So what's in our bag? So let's take a look at what's here so far. So you've got this mesh compartment, and you can see the first thing you can notice is the off lotion and sunscreen. So you need to fight the elements, and part of the elements is the sun. So I usually have like SPF 24, SPF 50 over here. I also have some more over here. And what's nice about this is you can see through the mesh, and you don't have to search around for it. And if you can look also here, we've got a lot of granola bars, a lot of snacks, and some more wipes. So wet wipes also, and a mask. And over here I put another clamp here for the keys if you want to put it there also, so you don't lose it, or you don't have to search around or dig around for it. That's probably the main problem when you have a big duffel bag, is like you throw it in there and like you have no idea where it is. It's like the Bermuda Triangle. But with this mesh, you can see right away where everything is, and you can put your keys in there. Just unzip it like that, clasp your keys right there, and you don't have to be searching for your keys when you're ready to go home. So just do that and secure it properly in there, and done. So that's the mesh compartment. Obviously you can add more to it. There's a lot of room actually for it to grow. So as you can see, we're not using up all the whatever, I think it said 90 liters of, does that mean you could put like 90 water bottles in here? I don't know. Somebody in the comments, please correct me. So the first thing you'll probably see is we always bring the bibs with us. You'll never know when all of a sudden it's like there's a lot of people coming and a team is formed, and football is a team game, so it's best so you could distinguish which one's on your team, which one's not. And so we bring about a dozen bibs with us all the time. The boss usually washes them after every use, and I'll bring them just in case. So always in here. It's better to have them and not need them than need them than not have them. So that's the first bulky thing, is the bibs. Next is his first aid kit and the wrench for his soft ground studs, and some alcohol and some extra studs, as you can see here. And then there's also some Band-Aid in here. So this is the first aid, and also the utility wrenches and extra studs are in here. So this was his this was an old shin guard bag, and we just use it for that. So as you can see, it's nice to have that mesh so you can see exactly what's in here, because with so many things that's in here, it's easy to forget. So that's another thing that we have in our bag. Next over here is some scissors and some tape. I know I have tape in here, but you can never have enough tape in case you have blisters or you're breaking in new shoes and scissors. So it's clear. And also I have some change in here in case there's like vending machines and they accept change. So I have some change in here just in case, and some tape, some Leukoplast tape. And that bottle over there is fog block, for anti-fog for his goggles. So I have actually two of them. One of them is in here, and one of them is actually in the side bag. So just like as a backup. So there's change in there, scissors, and Leukoplast tape. And this is his backup goggles. He has backup goggles just in case anything goes wrong with his first ones or he forgets them. There's backup goggles in here. So that's what's in the bag. And then over here is a lot of his safety gear. So if you can see, we have an ace wrap, we have his wrist guard, we have the finger safe gloves. I have 2 pairs of finger safe gloves. Over here is the shin guards also. And you can see also we have the ball pump over here. Never leave without the ball pump, always. And then here's his knee wrap is here. So it has a knee sleeve, ball pump. So you never know when I'm gonna be called to become a goalkeeper, or somebody needs to borrow goalkeeper gloves because they're not a goalkeeper, but to play a full game you need 2, 1 for each side. So I've got 1, and I've got 1 to loan out because I don't want to put my hands into some sloppy, sweaty gloves after somebody else put them. I mean, I don't mind my own sweat, but especially during this time, it's not hygienic to be putting your hands in somebody else's gloves. Might as well put your head in somebody else's helmet. That's why I have 2 pairs. So all that is in here. You could see. Next is over here is like I have a small bag of a variety of masks, different types of masks, N95, tube masks, cloth masks, surgical masks with different lanyards, you name it, you got it, it's all in here. So there's a separate one. So I mean, I hardly use it anymore, but it's there just in case you need it. And what else is in here? And the last thing here is the clothes. So we have like some uniforms in here, some underwear, some change of clothes, some socks. If you look, I've got like a white pair of socks, a black pair of socks, a green pair of socks, and a lot of hand towels. So in case he needs to wipe his sweat, blow his nose, he'll have plenty of that. And also some more sunscreen, some more off lotion, just in case, and some more shorts, and different color shirts, different color dry fit shirts. And he's got a uniform in here also, just in case. So you'll never know when he'll need to change the color of his socks, because some games they require all socks to be black or all socks to be white, or the shirt they need to be is white. So I've got a white, a blue, a gray, and a red in there. So these are, so just in case, you never know when you're going to need extra socks And you definitely need extra change of clothes, or if you need extra off lotion or sunscreen. So it's there and nicely organized inside this clear plastic bag, so you don't have to rummage through it like I used to do before I organized it. So that's everything. That's why we need a large bag, is because these are the things that we need to carry with us while we're out doing our sports. Obviously he needs sunscreen. Obviously there's a lot of mosquitoes here, especially when it starts getting early in the morning or in the dusk. That's when mosquitoes are most active, and you never know when you're going to need extra socks. Of course you need a change of clothes. Because number one, you're going to be sweating, and his hero's clothes are usually drenched by the time in sweat, or it might rain, you never know. So even during the summer season, you could have a monsoon. So always carry extra clothes, extra underwear, and don't forget your safety equipment. Don't forget your first aid. Don't forget your bibs. Don't forget your extra goggles. Don't forget in case you need tape, scissors, and some change. And that pretty much completes most of what we have in here. Of course, we could always, if needed, we can add extra things, like if we need extra shoes, if we need extra futsal shoes, there's a shoe compartment in there, obviously. So this thing is versatile, and you could add more to it. We didn't take up the whole space, as you could see, but this is pretty much what we carry with us every time we go out to play football, in this duffel bag. Of course, we have a separate bag, we have a separate ball bag, and we have separate shoe bag, like string bags for our shoes, so we don't really need to put our shoes in here or our ball in here. But for clothes, extra gear, first aid, bibs, those things like that, we carry in this bag. Okay, so that concludes what's in our duffel sports bag for football. So if you have any questions or comments, let me know. Am I missing anything? Would you add anything? Would you take anything away? To keep it lighter? Let me know in the comments. So I'll see you guys in the next vlog. This is Bebotsonly. Thanks for watching.